Good day, everyone. Um, I hope all are well, safe, and still in good shape. If not, then do some exercises and Zumba. So I'm here now. Did this more visualized way to discuss about the two SBS, such as the comp management posting and the end of the day discount procedure. So first, we'll discuss on the comp management postings. So basically, I'm now on the page of the SBS. As you can see, the resources of this SBS is the lease gift voucher, the book for time, management com, tender report, tax invoice, cross charge summary, and or discount reason report. And then later on, you will find some abbreviation, like for example, the OGB. OGB means the old gift voucher, which are the vouchers that we have from the resort suite. We still not redeem. And then we have B4T, it's book for time. GS is guest service executive. SM is spa management, which consists of a team leader, duty manager, assistant spa operation manager, and the spa director. Then we have EOD, EOD report, the end of the day report. So the reason of this step by step is for us to ensure proper posting and avoid misusage of management comp tender. So we only use this management comp tender when we are posting with the old gift vouchers, cross charge, complimentary treatment. Complimentary treatment means our spa, the Lee Spa Alcazar, is giving a complimentary to our guests. Right, and then we have yoga unlimited packages, which we also use the management comp. So step 1 is payment and posting. Payment and posting. GSE needs to acquire the physical voucher from the guest and post the OGV into book for time using management comp tender. So basically, you know how to process it, right? So we put the gift voucher number, we settle the gift voucher number plus the amount of it, and then we settled as if for management comp. Once posted, GSE to print the bill and attach the old gift voucher as backup and obtain the signature of spa manager. So without the physical gift voucher number, that is considered invalid. If in the case that guest says I had lost the voucher or I have forget the voucher, mainly we need to have a backup. The reason why every time guest comes and purchase a gift voucher, we make a copy because of this such situation comes. So if in case you have an approval from a manager to go ahead, the guest says I lost my gift voucher or I have left my gift voucher, at the end of the day or when you are posting, ensure that you have the copy of the gift voucher, which you will find on the reservation area. We have the box there of the copies of all the gift voucher which are purchased. Then that's very important. We've been practicing that before, but now I had been informed by the finance. We've been there before that there are instances that we settle the bill with the lost gift voucher or gift voucher was left in the house by the guest. We don't put a copy. So now it's please strictly to follow. Ensure that you have a copy of the gift voucher. Then GSE to scan a copy of the old gift voucher and tax invoice. This is the end of the day. All right, you need to do this end of the day. Once you have a signature of the manager, but once the manager had cross-checked the bill and signed on the tax invoice, you need to scan it and then send it to MJ Spam Manager. Then the manager, it could be either Elchar or Novi, we're going to save this to their folder, the management folder. Posting cross charge. All cross charges to be posted with 50% cross charge reason and close under management comp tender. Yeah. End of the day report to print management comp tender type. Then the spam manager to check the tender type, report and bills to ensure that there is no discrepancy. So summarize on this is we have the guidelines where we can use the comp management, and then the manager will going to check if we did it properly at the end of the day. Now on the next SBS is the book for time EOD discount. So resources needed in here is tax invoice. When we say tax invoice, by the way, this is the bills. Okay, this is the bills of the guest from book for time, then discount back up, and end of the day discount report. Abbreviation again, book for B40 is book for time, GSE guest service executive, EOD report is end of the day report. The reason is to ensure proper discount reason is correctly applied, reflected in EOD discount report and the corresponding backup. By the way, we'll go to the book for time. I'll show you the different discount reasons we have, just to refresh your memories. Just a second. Oh, I should not show you this. Anyway, I'm going to change that later. Alright, so here you will find all the discounts items we are using. So we have employee discount, we have promotions, and we have the regular discount. So as you can see, employee discount, the buy holding gift voucher, Jumeirah 5 and 6. So in here you will know that it's only grade 5 and 6 who can avail a discount from our retail, which is only 10% discount. See, it's only 10% discount. Then I have noticed this service recovery. This is 100% discount given. So basically we don't use this with front office asking for service recovery, because with that we are using cross charge discount reason, because we were going to cross charge them. So basically this service recovery is the guests who's the spa, we spa giving a service recovery to the guests. So we will use that service recovery discount reason. And then again, that's should be posted as management comp. Then you will find here 15% hotel promotion. We use this one before, remember when we have the Amway. So this is special discount in case we have like an agreement to the group hotel guests that we were going to give them a certain discount. Then this Jumeirah Escape promotion, 20% discount, and then summer member. So with the spa summer member, remember we have a limited summer package, yoga with treatment, and then a guest can book another treatment within their package validity. They get a 20% discount. Then here, a lot more. And then we have the corporate discounts in here. So we have Al Ain Municipality, we have Raven Adventure, complimentary. When we say complimentary, this is given by the spa. As for complimentary, basically not a complaint guest, maybe something that the spa management give us as a gestures. Then we have Dewa entertainer is here, is me, and then we have here, I found it something that's not here. Anyway, if there will be test out for such a situation, I think you will find it somewhere when you're posting it. Here we go. So that's test out. So if there's a test out, we can put immediately a discount reason test out, and we will also need to settle it as comp management. Anyway, all discount reasons that we are clicking it on book for time, at the end of the day there will be a report, and of course if this will be with the report, there will be a justification, and the managers will be signed, then that's okay. Then I have also something to share it with you, which I noticed, and which is also questioned by the finance, is regarding the backups. Such for example, the SME backup. So with SME, if we will compare it to entertainer, in entertainer we have an email, automatic email from entertainer as per our backup with their reference code. While for the SME, we only relying on the application of the guest, and then we guest and the spa will going to put the code, the SME code, I mean the guest code, and then the spa code. Then we will receive a authorization code from SME. Then we copy that when we write it down to the bill. So basically that's only the backup we have, which finances how they can ensure that it's really from SME, because they didn't see the application, they didn't see any papers. So even I don't really have such an answer with that, because SME just advise us on that way. So the SME, the DNA, the Jumeirah Living are on my list to once we come back to work, we will going to raise a request that they need to provide us something for such a proper backup. So back to our SBS. So step 1, posting with discount reason. GSE need to identify the correct discount reason and have their corresponding backup before posting. Such for example, Jumeirah ID for Jumeirah colleague who want to benefit the 50% discount for a treatment. So they need to present their ID, and we need to make a copy. Same with serious membership. For external guests, if it's external guests and if there are gold member, they should have their card, and we will make a copy. Let's try to practice asking guests with their membership cards, such for the list witness, or for any guests who should present their card before having the benefits of their discounts. Because the practice that we have now, that we are relying on on the copies, the membership copies, loyalty cards that we have in our documents. With that practice, we like just depending into if we have a copy. Most of the time I noticed that the guest already left and we have an expired membership card. So, and then we didn't follow up on the next visit they have. We have such example. This is an owner, a Jumeirah hotel owner in Kuwait. We have a copy of his membership card, but it's expired and it was noticed by the finance. And then, of course, they questioned why we allowed it. So please, again, guys, we need to practice. We need to have. We need to be proactively. If there is such guests will say, I have a serious card or I have the list fitness member, we need to have their card copy, and then I'll make a copy on that in the spa. For the guest who's doing a yoga and they're Talis fitness member, um, let's have an initiative to have a copy first of their card, and then save it in our documents, and then inform the team. Is just a single message to the team in our WhatsApp group saying that, guys, I have this Talis fitness member often comes for yoga, and I have his or her copy in our documents. And then let's also take time to check all the we have a guest who's often come for a yoga, for example, and they're Talis fitness. Let's check the membership copy and let's see the expiry date. And then if we through that we will know when it will be expired. If the expiry date is closer, then we can advise the guest to, ma'am, or we need to have your copy now because I check it in the system, it's already about to expire. So if we keep practicing that, we will ensure that we have a correct backup. All right. So once posted, GSE to print the bill and attach the backup and obtain the signature from the spa manager. So I have a note here. There's a note here. Per cross charge tax invoice, GSE will ensure after posting to obtain spa manager's signature immediately. Once signed, make a copy of both tax invoice and backup. Original copy will be kept in cross-charge tray, where it's located, and copy will be placed in end of the day discount tax invoice tray at the spa back office, right? So, step 2, end of the day discount report. Closing GSE to place a discounted tax invoice with backup files on the allocated tray found in the spa back office start from 6 p.m. So for closing shift, an advice to you, since you know how the closing shift is, how many invoices you need to check, how many reports that you need to reconcile at the end of the day, have an initiative to think of your tasks to be more easy way, or more on a, like, I know when it's 9 o'clock you're rushing and you want to go home and run whatsoever, so that's why we put here 6 p.m. So from that, before that time, you collect all the all bills to cross check and put it at the back office so we can accumulate it, because the duty manager to print EOD discount reason report and sort out tax invoice and backup files according to discount report. So when you are going to put all the cross charge bills, it's easier to arrange it and easier for the manager to check it and reconcile it with the report. Then spa manager to cross check and validate end of the day discount, tax, invoice, and backup are corresponding. See, as I mentioned, it's easy for the spam manager to reconcile the backup, the physical backup, with the end of the day report. If it happens that you are late to give this, then of course expect that you're going home later than 10 o'clock. Late, or you can maybe, because you know what's happening in the end of the shift, sometimes your credit card postings are not the same with the credit card report. So again, have initiative to do your evening task earlier. um, be proactive in that way. Then after all the bills will be signed by the spam manager, you've been practicing it already, you should have another envelope where you will put all the discount bills in that envelope with the discount report. All right, so I hope I'm clear. If any questions that you have for now until before Thursday night, please put it in the Google Classroom. We'll discuss in there, so we will have a trace that we have a discussions about it. If somehow you feel something that could help on our operation, or particularly in this particular issue or SBS, please feel free to share and we can add it up here. Yeah, so I'll wait for your questions, feedbacks in the Google Classroom, and thank you.